Good morning, good evening, whenever you are watching or listening. I know y'all see something different.
Woo!
Tatiitalks.
How does Mike supposed to go? It's supposed to be in my face or not? Sorry, do your intro. I'm sorry, guys.
Tatiitalks is shifting to talking. Hence my name, Tatiitalks. So we are going to do podcast style conversations. And I know that if you look at my history of videos, I'm always like, I'm back.
We're back. We're still back.
But I'm back for real. And I will not make any promises because
it's hard.
Period.
This is hard.
No, for real. Consistency will be my mantra of 2023. And I ain't gonna tell you when the videos are gonna drop because you guys are gonna keep me accountable. So what I'm going to say is just hit that bell button. Is that what it is?
The bell button.
The bell button, notifications, and you'll know when I drop another episode. So yes, welcome.
Happy New Year. It's 2023.
Actually, it will be probably when this. It is.
Right now. Okay, hey, now. Because by the time she put this out, it's 2023.
It will be 2023. So happy New Year. Happy New Year. But Janae, where you been at? Because I know you.
Ooh, blessed assurance. She just got right into it.
Absolutely. You were. Actually, let's do these cards real quick.
We're going to do some icebreakers because we're really nervous. I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I am nervous.
We're just going to warm up just a little bit. So Janae's going to pick a card.
Okay.
You read the question.
All right.
I answer and then you answer back.
Oh, yeah. I answer first?
Yeah. Okay. No, I answer first.
Oh, because I'm asking you. Stop playing so much.
Okay.
It's black people that read the card
before you say something. Just say it.
It's like, let me make sure I can pronounce every word.
Just say it.
What fundamental moral value do you think we share in common?
Fundamental moral value.
What fundamental moral value
that we share
do you think we share in common? Oh, I think I have mine.
Fundamental moral value. Jesus Christ. Right? That's not really a value.
We are equally yoked in that perspective.
But like, I feel like that's a cop out. A moral value. Be kind to others.
For sure. Absolutely.
I feel like that's
absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I'm not as kind, but
I'm more passive. But yes, we do share that moral.
What do you think?
Mine is relationships.
In terms of what?
How men kind of treat women.
Okay.
I think we share the same
moral value.
I think we share the same moral value when it comes to that. She's married. I'm single. So you do with that as you will. But I do think when I used to date and, telling you my dating stories, and I don't think I am, I have a high standards, but when I tell you things of like, he's 10 minutes late. Remember the bowling?
Oh my gosh.
Remember we went bowling?
He was over it.
And then Tati.
How late was he?
He was 15.
At that point in college, you could leave class.
And Tati told me that. So it's like, Janae, get in your car and leave.
Because why? First of all, if you're a man taking me out
and you're late, so I think to sum up my question is because I really wanted to leave once he was late. If you want to know the full story, we'll go there. I wanted to leave, but I'm a type of person that has to console somebody else to make sure I'm not tripping. So I called Tati, and Tati was like, "I don't even understand why you at the bowling alley.
Why you still there?
I don't even
understand why you still there."
So I think the relationship values of a man and how a man should treat me, we are kind of
for sure
locked in on that. So
Okay.
That's my answer.
I want to do another one, but get right onto it.
Okay, now we warmed up.
Back to my original question. Where you been at? Finifo, your YouTube. The world would love to know.
Is it still recording?
Yes. Yes.
So guys, what is the question?
Where have you been? Are you in Atlanta? Are you not? You're here now, clearly. So.
I am in Atlanta right now. We're recording in Atlanta. Look at this is nice. This is really nice. But I do not live in Atlanta anymore.
Okay, so what happened?
I moved.
Where you at?
I moved to Houston, Texas.
Okay, tell us more. Oh my God. ASMR.
I moved to Houston, Texas. I still don't know the reason why I moved to Houston, Texas. I'm still figuring that part out. But the timing of me moving to Houston is kind of off, right? It didn't play in my favor. So reasons of why it didn't play in my favor of me moving to Texas. So I think the ending is going to, I'm going to know the answer to it.
And when you say the ending, you mean
like
eventually you'll know?
Eventually
okay.
I know.
Okay.
Eventually I'll figure out why I moved to Houston. But the reasons of why it kind of didn't work in my favor is because, as you know, Tati is my sister-in-law. But she's my
ew.
We dropped
First of all, wait a second. We gotta get the people. Wait a second. What?
I'm trying to figure out.
You have never said that.
I gotta give them. You didn't let me finish.
Okay.
Blessed assurance.
Go ahead.
Jesus is mine. But Tati is my sister-in-law, right? Because people
just go.
Anyway, Tati is my sister-in-law. Tati is my sister-in-law, and we are best friends as well.
She's never said that before.
We're truly
she has
best friends.
Never said that before. Tiana, in your face. Ooh.
Wow. We have to edit that out. But no, Tiana has best friends too. So
that's
my best friend.
Let me just be
she
quiet.
A real bad. Got her own money. She don't need. Well,
let me be quiet.
Anyway, so Tati is one of my best friends and is my best friend.
Correct yourself.
And she was pregnant, and we had all these plans to do stuff with babies and baby this, baby that, baby that. And so you guys know, go to her Instagram. The mommy vlog is like popping. The outfits are popping. Anyway,
every time.
I decided to move to Houston as soon as she gave birth. Like, rude. I believe her daughter was 2 months. So
you officially moved. You decided to move when she was 3 months. You moved when she was 4.
4 months.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to leave my niece, the person that I was so ecstatic
What
for.
Kind of auntie is that?
What? And then what else happened? The niece happened. I got a new car. Like, it was just so many things that kind of happened. So we're just like, why won't you stay in Atlanta for this? But I think I hate when people say something told me.
Yeah.
You know, it was God. God, I'm still trying to figure out the voice of God too. So I think that's why I always say something.
Because you're not sure if it was like a self thing, a flesh thing versus
God. But God has never said no. He wasn't saying anything, I think. I don't think he was saying nothing. But I always had a good spirit of going to Houston. So I moved to Houston on just, that'll be later in the podcast, but we lost a big loved one in the Hill household. So, losing a family member, gaining a family member, and then being blessed to have a car and,
Okay, she's being modest, not a car. A truck.
I have a truck.
She got a big body.
I got a big body truck. We are not talking about it today.
Okay, not today, but she got a big body.
So I was just blessed in all areas, but sad as well. So I was very confused on why a chicken salad. I don't know why that,
TikTok. Okay, continue.
Salad. You should try one of these. Anyway, so I don't know why. I still don't know why I had the feeling to move to Houston, but I live in Houston now. I don't really have a lot of friends there. So that's where I've been right now. I've been in Houston for what, 5 months, 4 months, 5 months?
4 and some change.
Yeah,
you going
4
on
months.
5. Yeah. And you got no friend. I'm kidding.
I got my raggedy friends.
Jokey joke. Okay. Yes. All right. So what's happening with Finifo? Are you coming back to YouTube? Like, what's going on?
Yeah. So I launched a brand called Finifo. It means finish strong. It is Haitian Creole. And it just means, the brand kind of fits with women right now, of feeling good, feeling sexy, and being motivated to go to the gym. Because I feel like, when you put on a t-shirt and some
you don't look good,
pants,
you don't feel good.
You just like, do I have to?
That's why I don't go to the gym now.
Do I have to do that? But when you feel like it, when you feel good and you're like, this outfit actually rocks, let me go, then I kind of, that kind of motivates me to go back to the gym. So
where you at now with it? Like,
so Finifo, if we're talking about 2023, are we in 2023?
2022.
So we're in 2020. So this is right now today. Right now today, I'm brainstorming because I've had a lot of men come into my DM and be like,
okay,
where's the men
extension?
Collection? Where's the men? Where's the men? But I gotta give it up to my females right now. We come first. Women come first. But
clearly the audience is shifting to both parties.
No, the men are really wanting the collection. So I'm pivoting right now. So I want to be back on YouTube and Instagram. That's it.
Okay.
TikTok, if we want to do TikTok is like just the funny version of Janae, who Janae is. So if you really want to know who I am, then go to TikTok. But Instagram and Finifo. Instagram and
and
what did I say?
I don't remember.
Jesus.
So her handles are, if you want to go to Instagram for her business, Finifo is literally at Finifo on Instagram.
That's what it is.
TikTok, they can find you at Janae Hill.
Janae Hill. That's
and
it.
Instagram for
Instagram is Janae Hill. So I wanted to.
You want to shift that?
No. I didn't want to shift it, but I do. I wanted to give both brands their own equal right. So if you want Janae Hill is just lifestyle. If you're interested in me, if you're just obsessed with me like Tati is, you can go to Janae Hill.
Did we talk about that?
But if you want to be motivated, if you want to, gym routines, all these routines, night routine, morning routine,
butt
meals,
lifting,
all of that, how to grow your
glutes.
butt, it is going to be Finifo. But if you're just obsessed with me like she is, then you could just follow me.
I'm about to unfollow you at this point. All right. So that is Janae and how she kind of came back to earth because she disappeared for a little bit.
Yeah. But I'm back in Atlanta.
For now.
Truly for now.
Y'all, mark my words. You know what? I'm not even going to say it.
What are you about to say?
Nothing. It's okay. We can talk about that offline.
What were you about to say?
It's okay.
You think I'm coming back soon?
Absolutely.
You think I'm going to move back to Atlanta?
Absolutely. For sure.
Y'all, literally, okay, one of the reasons, do you think this is toxic? One of the reasons, I don't think I've ever told, I think I told you, but one of the reasons why I decided to move to Houston is because the dating life sucks in Atlanta.
You don't think the dating life sucks in Houston?
No.
Have you met anybody? Throw that water bottle at me. Oh, and I threw the cards. I'm so sorry.
See? Talking smack.
That was the baby.
There's a baby.
So sorry.
No, I don't think dating I don't deem dating sucks in Houston, but to your point, I don't have a point of Houston. I've only lived in Houston for what? 4 or 5 months.
But
So I can't really have a say-so on if I could say Houston dating scene sucks. But I'm talking about the city limits of Atlanta. And I don't want to step on anybody's toes, but like Black women is just not prominent of dating in the city limit of Atlanta. Like Atlanta. We're not talking about Decatur.
So why you don't branch off to Stone Mountain, Decatur, Snellville, Lawrenceville, Douglasville, like Norcross, Duluth? What's wrong with those men?
I could.
Getting damn people. They suck.
Or I'm getting
no offense. No offense. But you're not satisfied with that category.
That's one of the reasons why I decided to kind of pick up my life and go, because dating is, I want to date.
Okay, so date then.
I really want to date. But
okay, so date.
I'm not approached
at
all in Atlanta.
Are you in apps? Are you on apps?
No, I deleted them.
Okay, why?
Because I don't think that's how I want to meet somebody, through a teleprompter.
Okay, well,
I want to meet somebody in real life.
Okay.
Didn't you meet Isaiah in real life?
I did, but
all right.
That was pre-COVID. Some people are still health freaks.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to call you freaks, but that's just the terminology.
Yeah. They're still health conscious.
Yeah. That's a better way to say it.
You could have said conscious.
I didn't.
You didn't have to say a freak.
Okay.
You did not have to say that.
Okay. Here's why I've been away. Okay.
Yeah, because y'all are on this. Yeah, because the last video was what?
When I went out with y'all.
A trip to Boston?
No, when we went to Maya's show.
That's the last YouTube video?
I think so.
You didn't YouTube Tati's. You did?
No, I don't think I did anything else.
You did not YouTube Maya's show.
I didn't YouTube. I did a get ready with me with a child.
Oh, okay.
And I look cute too. So if you didn't see that, go back.
Yeah. So where you been? And why you haven't done nothing?
I've been being a mother, y'all.
She got a daughter.
And let me just say this: if you follow me on TikTok at Tatiitalks, I complain about her a lot. Not a lot.
Not a lot. Yeah.
Not a lot. And like, if you follow me on Instagram and you watch my stories, I do have like she gets on my nerves. And I've been seeing, honestly, some like stitches on TikTok, like, well, if you didn't want a kid, you should never laid back on you. All that stuff. And here's what I have to say about that. Do you not complain about your job that you applied for?
But you want a job.
And accepted the position? Do you not complain about the car that you decide to pay for or that you decided to pay for?
Correct.
Like, everyone complains about something.
You could die hard want to be in a relationship. There's going to be challenges that you complain about.
And so to y'all little, what's the word? Internet bullies.
Correct.
Screen bullies. The people that can't even say nothing to nobody's face. Mind your business.
And she's a first-time mom, right?
Even if I was a second-time mom.
You guys are kind of getting the gist of what a first-time mom goes through, the context of what a first-time mom goes through. Luckily, I've had literally, I don't know where I was, but I was at the hospital and I saw Tati right after she gave birth. Right after she gave birth. It was like 2 hours later. And honestly, it was two people helping her close her legs. Like, it was that low for her. Like, and I just wanted to scream because, again, she's my best friend. So, like, to have random people just over her trying to close her legs. And I'm like, I can do it. Like, just let me in the room. Unfortunately, that was
COVID.
It was COVID precautions. And unfortunately, we couldn't go in there. But just to see how a first-time mom or moms do it just changes the perspective of me and an audience and all that. So the bullies out there, I don't like to beat up the internet, but the bullies out there,
I'ma do it.
Just chill, because you have no idea the pain that goes through it, but the joy.
And the thing is, it's like, whenever I read those comments or like when I watch those stitches on TikTok, I'm like, do you have kids?
Do you have kids?
And the people that do have kids, maybe your kid is an angel. Maybe you were blessed and your kid loves to sleep.
Maybe.
Your kid does not make any noise.
Maybe.
They are very advanced. They're reading at 7 months. But mine isn't.
Yeah.
Mine is not. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't hate her. She's just very annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
She's obsessed with her mother.
She's very attached to Tati. Like, very attached. Like, attached. But where do you think that comes from?
Because I breastfeed her and because it's just me and her in the house most of the time. Like, Isaiah's there. He helps out a lot. But in terms of, like, who she's around, it's me.
Yeah, she works from home,
She just wants mommy.
She doesn't have to go to an office. So it's not like she has to drop her with her dad or drop her at daycare right now. She's too young for daycare right now. So
in my opinion, she's too young.
Yeah, she's too.
People put kids in daycare at like 3 months.
Absolutely not.
I mean, it's their prerogative. I ain't gonna say nothing about that. It's your prerogative. But like literally, like she'll wake up in the morning. Yes, we co-sleep. Judge me not.
I'm sorry.
I saw you. You literally did this. You burped into the mic. You're not sorry. You are not sorry. So if you are a musician and you work with Isaiah and you see that black mic, just avoid it. Just use this one. I'm more respectful. But anyways, she'll wake up in the morning because we co-sleep and she'll immediately look to her right because I'm on the right and she'll look at me and she'll be like, and start climbing on me.
Absolutely.
Lady, does it look like I'm up? No, I am not up. I'm not up. Please just leave me alone.
It's like, baby, give me a minute.
God, I'm having PTSD.
Because literally the question was, where were you been? And she went there.
So yes, that's where I've been. And I hate to say I'm back because like I say that a lot. I've said that now twice. But the second time I was pregnant. So like, don't
give
come
me
for
grace.
Me. Yeah.
But you've posted on Instagram, I believe, pregnancy
updates.
Yes,
I have. So if you want
reveals,
the if you want the nitty gritty, come to my Instagram, Tatiitalks. Like
she didn't fully give up.
It's just YouTube and but I almost said promise. I don't want to promise. I will be consistent because I just have so much to say.
I think you do, yeah.
And I have so many like-minded women around me. Well, there's just too much wisdom in a room. Well, we need to share it.
And I love how Tati has. It's okay to not have a lot of friends, right?
Oh, baby.
Your friends are not the same. They don't walk the same. I won't say walk the same lifestyle, but they're completely different.
Different personalities, different aspirations. Like it's just everyone.
It's just different people.
Yeah.
Like myself, I have friends that are kind of, I won't say like-minded because all of your friends are like-minded, but my friends are kind of the same case.
Janae has friends in different categories, I would say. Like there is a turn up friend.
Yeah.
Like let's do this.
Yeah.
There is a let's chill friend.
Absolutely.
There is a I'm foodie, love food, let's just go out to dinner, be cute, whatever. And what else can I say?
And that's it.
I feel like that's it. I feel
like the turn up, the foodies, and then just chill.
Yeah.
But Tati has it's like there's no scale. It's just like, where did you meet these people? But they're so great.
But we say all that to say, like, what were we talking about? How did we get here?
We were saying, where have you been?
Oh.
That's the question. Outside of the baby, where have you been?
The baby. Yeah. If you are a first-time mom, you understand.
That's what it is.
She consumes my life. She runs the house. She regulates when we sleep. She regulates when we're up. She regulates when we are tired. She regulates everything in this house. When we eat, it's literally like...
Yeah.
That's my life.
Shooting this podcast, I remember Tati told me to come over at 2.
Yep.
And it's Serena is around the time that your daughter. Are we saying her name?
That people know the name. Yep.
Okay. Where
I heard you. You like
I'm still back in baby shower days. That name is very sacred.
Yeah.
But the 2:00, the reason why we're shooting this podcast right now is because Sanaya is asleep and napping, and she is now
She's
waking up.
She is fully up, making noise, and is distracting me.
So hopefully by B-roll you'll kind of see something. But
maybe
if you want to see Sanaya,
check out my Instagram because
please.
As much as she annoys me, she is the apple of my eye.
Tati is obsessed too.
She's obsessed with me.
That camera, that's why I feel like that's why Sanaya knows the camera so well, because you pull it out so much. She's like, oh, that lens.
Name another mother.
Got it. She's like, that lens. Sanaya will look you dead in the eye. Like,
literally, yeah.
Pull out a phone. She's looking.
FaceTime. You taking a picture of her. You taking a video.
She knows what a phone is. She's trying to grab the phone. She'll
hang up on you on FaceTime.
Absolutely. She did that a couple of times.
She's great. She's just great. But yeah, what you can expect is just great conversation, wisdom, maybe some controversial conversation, like, because me and Janae disagree a lot.
A lot.
A lot. So you'll definitely get a lot of that. I mean, she lives in Houston, so but
maybe we could do something.
I don't even want to talk to you about that.
We'll figure it out.
But what I really feel like a healthy relationship, whether it's romantic relationship or friendship or sisterhood, is if you agree on everything, somebody's not being honest.
For
somebody. Absolutely. So you'll definitely see the healthiest relationships on here, because I've learned 2021 till now that you just need to keep like-minded people around you.
Yeah.
People who reciprocate efforts.
So are you saying that if you don't keep like-minded people around you, you have to cut them off?
It depends on you. So the way I am,
I'm talking about you. if you find somebody, so like my question is, if Tati, you find somebody that is not like-minded as you, would you ignore the spirit of knowledge that you could pour into somebody, or because your flesh is saying you're not like-minded, we are not equally yoked, I can go biblical and walk away, versus your flesh is like, girl, I really like you, or guy, I really like you, and you can learn something from me. At that point, then what?
Okay, so very good question. I don't believe in being rescue.
Okay.
That is not my job.
Okay.
Whoever feels like they need to be helped will seek out help. If they don't know that they have, let's say they're like teeter-tottering around the issue of, do I believe in God or do I not? I'm not rescuing you. I can talk to you, and when I talk to you, you can either feel convicted or you can be like, oh, this girl is like a Jesus freak. But when I say someone is my friend, I would love for us to be like-minded. I can be your acquaintance. Doesn't mean I'm going to bring you around often.
Absolutely.
Because whoever comes to this house
has to be.
Because I believe in spirits.
Yeah.
I don't need you depositing anything in this house that will reach my door.
Even though, so did God tell you that's not your job? Or are you?
I don't believe that's my job, because the Lord sent Jesus Christ
to do that job.
To do that job.
Okay.
No, so the Bible told me that.
So what's the difference between that and being a vessel?
Being a vessel means being so.
I don't know why. I
don't know why we're getting into this either, but okay.
Here we are.
Being a vessel, I feel like it would need to be God ordained. Like, it doesn't need to be forced. It would have to just happen. I could be a vessel to somebody that's an acquaintance, for sure. You're just not around me much. Like, I will not allow you in my inner circle.
In my home, yeah. Okay.
If you are my friend, you are in my home.
Because that's protecting your peace in a sense.
Yes. But we could be acquaintances, and I could talk to you. You could see how I live or whatever. And that's still me being a vessel.
Yeah.
I don't have to be like, what did you do yesterday?
Right.
You're not my friend.
Holding
I'm not
somebody
I'm not
accountable.
keeping I'm not keeping track of you. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
That is too much time. And I'm a mother.
Sanaya needs
me. She needs to know the Lord. I will, because the Bible says train them up
a child the way that you should go.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And so that is my duty.
Yeah.
Sister girl in Decatur, sister girl in Snellville,
yeah.
Newark, whatever.
Yeah.
That's not my job.
Find somebody else to do it.
Find somebody else to do it. But if you are my friend and I see you staring in the wrong direction, you ask me for advice? Absolutely.
So that was kind of my question of like, would you steer somebody in the right way if they want it?
I do that with my friends.
With people.
Current state.
You do.
And sometimes I get aggressive. I apologize in advance. Sometimes I get aggressive and I apologize. I'm very passionate about what I believe in. I'm very passionate in a lot of things. And if I feel strongly about it, but just as we are friends, tell me to chill out.
Yeah. And Tati can take it too.
Just tell me to chill out. And I'll be like, okay, now I know my limits with you. Clearly, some people can't take it.
But I feel like the hardest thing with you is somebody that knows how to listen and that you're giving great advice to. You don't want them to chill out. They just feel attacked. They feel like like, let's say for me, the things that you tell me is more so, it's just like, yeah, I want her to chill out, but like, this is good for me too.
So at that point, that has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, it takes her out. Honestly, now it takes her out of it.
Like, you got to figure it out for yourself.
Yeah.
Like, is she doing too much, but I still like the advice? Then you could just be like, you're kind of going a little harsh on me. Like, tone it down just a little bit. Maybe in my verbiage, in like, what's the word? Isaiah said something to me last night. He was like, you really discouraged me for what I'm trying to do. Literally, I was like, oh, me?
Yeah.
I was like, me? I did that? What did I say? He's like, well, you were just asking so many questions about what I wanted to do. And I was like, okay, just know that this is me figuring out how we can partner in this.
Yeah.
Not like, this is a bad idea, you're stupid for this. No.
Yeah.
So I think everyone takes, not criticism, but everyone takes conversations differently. So like, I understand in the sense like, Janae's sensitive.
Yeah, I am.
But sometimes I don't care.
She doesn't.
Because
it's something that I need to hear in the moment. And nobody else, she knows that nobody else will say it like her.
Right.
In the spirit of her and what's coming out of it, she knows that nobody in my life, I have that.
And if she wants to ignore me for a couple days, bet. Don't call me. Don't return my text message.
She don't care.
I will give you that same energy back.
She don't care.
And then Janae will be the one that's like mad. Like, why aren't you talking to me?
I will reach out and I'm like, okay, hello, you don't want to hurt my feelings.
So, yes, I think with acquaintances, I don't go as hard because I'm not invested in you like that.
And I think that's where this podcast comes in to where
correct.
Now you guys, I feel like people that are listening and watching, you guys will be challenged in multiple ways than not, because now this is kind of Tati's kind of virtual diary. She's about to talk to you guys the way that she talks to me, and she don't care. So like, if you don't like it, hey,
this is not for you. You are not my audience.
Yeah. And then just come back and like, meditate on that. But I think this is what this podcast is kind of about. It's just to, put people, the inner work.
Yeah.
I feel like you kind of pull out the inner work in people. And so I think that's where the podcast lies.
Yes. So stay tuned because more is coming. You'll see different guests, and you might see Janae again if she decides to.
Yeah, you'll definitely see me again.
Come back to Atlanta. But whatever.
Ooh, I got a burp, but can I do it now?
No. But please like, subscribe, and tune into the next episode. Peace.
Bye, guys.